Alright my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of Urbek City Builder. Apologies for there being none of the series last week. If you'd kind of seen the community post or if you remember the Discord, you would have seen that I wasn't all that well. So I decided to take the week off, but we are back and raring to go. Linked above is last episode, my friends. Feel free to go and check that one out. Kind of get caught up with where we are at with the series. Now what we're going to try to do today is get on top of our production. I kind of mentioned last episode that we were really low on skilled work and normal work, and a lot of people left comments on the last episode said, Dan, make sure you're looking at your use of parks and whatnot, because I think you're actually burning through a lot of that where that's concerned. And yeah, it's a really good point that comment made, because if we're looking at the lateral park, we're looking at the main squares, they're using up, you know, between them, they're using up like over 5,000 work, basically. The farms are using 6,590, but we don't really have much choice with the farms. We need to produce food. So yeah, that's a really interesting point that person's made, and I think that's kind of what we're going to have to rein in a little bit, I think. Obviously, we're trying to make this look nice, as well as kind of work a particular way, aren't we? But I think what we're going to have to do going forward is kind of ignore the use of parks heavily, and we're going to have to concentrate basically on just putting maybe one park in to fulfill the leisure needs and stuff like that, and just get the numbers up, essentially, is what we're going to have to do, I think. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going to be aiming for in today's episode. Now I'm going to continue to kind of expand this area over here. Now what I do need to do is I just need to take a look at where that education covers. So yeah, that pretty much covers up there. We're probably going to have to put another one down here, because I kind of want to get this area, if I remember rightly, I wanted to get it to a wealthy suburb, didn't I? Because that was going to produce quite a nice number of this. Yes, that's where we kind of need to get it. If I was to go to a downtown, that would produce 4 of them, so it's just one more. No, I think we're going to keep this as a wealthy suburb, to be honest with you. So I want to get another high school, and I want to place the high school down here. I don't think it matters if we overlap all that much. Let me just double check that again. Alright, so it comes up to that park, basically the line of that park, so that's good to know. So if we was to put it there, essentially that's going to kind of cover all the houses down here if I was to fill this up with houses, which I am thinking of doing. So let's put that in. Now, no, I've literally just said I don't really want to be putting loads and loads of parks in, but because of the nature of this, I feel like I might do. But I'm actually going to put this on a road like that. We are going to grab some housing, and we are going to throw some housing in over here. Yeah, there's loads of leisure, so that should be fine. I've got this on pause like an idiot, so let's press play, get these houses building out. But yeah, we basically need today to really sort our production levels out. Yeah, nightlife, neighbourhood, wealthy suburb, modern to TR. So yeah, the wealthy suburbs are kind of where we're producing the most of this stuff. So yeah, food is going to be a thing we really need to kind of concentrate on as well. I am considering putting a little kind of industrial type district down here, because I do need another, I think, where is it? There it is. I think commercial dock, I think, is going to be another thing we think about. Maybe putting one over here, because it gives us 700 food. For, like, basically that's a resource we've got a lot of, is the highly skilled workers, and it only consumes 20, so I feel like that would make sense, but we'd need to get some logistics over here, but I think that's something we probably should think about doing. So if I was to put a seaport in, yeah, that's not going to use up too much, is it? I could put the seaport, it needs to be 3 squares from the road. Okay, that's fine. We could just bring a piece of road down. That's not a problem. But we could put a seaport there. and then put another one, and we could just have a bit of an industrial over here, because this bit over here is going to kind of feel a bit separate to the rest, so kind of is that. Alright, let's do that then. Let's do that. So if I was to run a road, maybe if I was to run a road there to actually we run that road like so, might look nice. Let's get the seaport then. We can put the seaport there, and then we'll grab that dock. Oh, we need some logistics, do we? So 4 or more logistics. Okay, that's not an issue. Right, do you know what? I know this is going to really annoy people, but I'm going to put it in line with that road, because I just think it'll look nicer. So let's get some logistics, warehouses, and they do produce pollution, so we have to keep that in mind. But let's just put them there. I'm just gonna grab a piece of pavement and put that there. Right, so that's the logistics in. We've kind of got to wait for them to build out though before we can put out a dirt. Oh no, we haven't. Unless that's done it already. Alright, let's put our commercial dock in there, like so. A faculty of botany is already unlocked. A lot of this is because our population numbers are quite high already, to be honest with you. We're kind of at a point, gang, with the series where the mini-map is what I want, where I think we might have to move over to the main island and start building the city, getting those big downtown areas built out. And the reason I say this is because I think that's the only way we're really going to be able to balance these numbers out, especially kind of the population numbers with the workers, the skilled workers and the highly skilled workers, because the skilled workers are the one I'm struggling to kind of get a handle on at the moment. And I think a lot of that is because we don't really have the land space to kind of build out some wealthy suburbs. Because essentially that's what we need to do at the minute. That's kind of where we're at with it. So, yeah, we've got some weird gaps up here as well. And, you know, like we can only really go 2 back, I think. So, so 1, 2, 3, we've got 4, a gap of 4 there. So I feel like we're probably going to put a bit of parking behind there with the school to kind of line it all up. So I think we just put some houses there, and we'll probably just put some houses there as well, and we'll just fill this in with park as and when we get to it. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at the minute. I'm really just going to go quite heavy on the houses because we do seriously need houses basically. So let's go all the way along there with the houses as well. We're probably going to need another school, aren't we? Over this way though, to turn these into what we want basically. So if I was to just click on you, so you're gonna right, so food service is something we are gonna need. I think this is the perfect opportunity to use a local market over this way. So what is it? What's the radius for food? Just need to check that. It's been a while since I've sat and played the game, to be honest with you. So I just need to check stuff. So a 5 radius, okay. So it's literally just food is what we need. So that's good to know. So if I was to stick this maybe here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite going to get to the bottom, is it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we're not going to be able to do all the houses anyway, so there's going to be a few that get missed here. But I tell you what, we can put one there. I think that will do some good stuff. That will help, definitely. But we are going to need another foodie shop. Yeah, because we've got them there, haven't we? I believe I was like, we would stick them on the corners and that would do the job. I'm pretty sure that's what I did last time when I was trying to work all this out. As you can see, this number's gone through the roof. It's just this one. Trying to get these upgraded to wealthy suburbs, basically, is what we need to do. And that will very much help. As you can see, look, wealthy suburb. So that village, leisure. Oh, okay. So that's what we're needing over here now. Is leisure. Yeah, leisure and food service. Okay, well, let's go a different route with the leisure for a start. Let's put bars and stuff in. I think that might be a bit more helpful. An urban bar, anarchist bar, cabaret, wine bar. Don't have the food. Ah, right, there we go. The foodie situation. It's kind of got to where I expected it to. So we've got some normal farms here. We probably, if we go on to farming, we'll put some farmhouses in, I think. One in there. We'll put one in there. One in there. One there. I'm just literally going to put a bunch in because we've got the stuff in reserve to do this, so we might as well put a bunch of farmhouses in. Lovely job. That gets us balanced out quite nicely with the food again, just for now, while we've got all this upgrading and whatnot going on. Let's just check these guys out. Wealthy village, food and leisure is what they need. Something must have been upgrading elsewhere, because I obviously put that in. We would have had about 1,000 food at one point, but yeah, something must have been upgrading elsewhere. So we need. So I did all this little leisure centre, but that's not going to cover all this. So we were going to put in bars. So I think a village bar is going to be the best thing. So if we go 1, 2 for the houses, we go village bar, and then we get local market next door. I think that's going to be perfect. That's going to provide some leisure down here. Hopefully it'll provide the leisure we need. Yes, suburban house, that's good. And then we'll see where that needs to go after that. So wealthy suburb. So a wealthy suburb, it would need 3 or more leisure in that radius. So we just need to provide a bit more, basically. What was the radius again? Let me just double check that. The radius was 6. You know what? I might delete those houses at the bottom because they can't. They're not in. Oh, they are. That reaches. Wealthy suburb. Okay, fair enough. Something I do need to do while I'm here is the bus stirrups, because I don't think I've done this yet, and we're kind of going to get to that point, aren't we? So there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. I think I'm just going to do that for now. Oh, we've got a bloody car park there. I knew that was going to happen. We need 1. Oh. Why can't we build that there? That's strange, isn't it? Oh, let me do it now. I think sometimes when it's in front of a park or whatever, it doesn't like you doing it. Oh, we've got them there. One there. Oh, we've got more that side. So that's good. But it doesn't quite cover the houses over here. So let's maybe put one there and one at the top, just to kind of guard against that as well. Yeah, we can worry about all the others at a later date. Right, that's bus stops for now. We'll probably have to put another one in here at a later date. So these are all upgrading. This house on the corner, wealthy village house, 12 or more. Can't go to a wealthy suburb because of the leisure situation. You know what? We've kind of got a space here where it's going to be car parks. I think, as much as I want to avoid putting too many parks in, I am just going to put some in just to kind of cope with the kind of upgrades and whatnot we're going to need to get these to wealthy suburbs. So as you can see, these ones at the bottom have gone to a village house. For them to get to a wealthy burb, it's just they need more houses nearby, which they're going to get in a minute, because I'm going to start putting some houses in here. But yeah, this might be a little bit of a slow episode today, gang, because a lot of today is about balancing stuff out, to be honest with you. So yeah, there's going to be kind of that to it. 1, 2. I'm going to take a road. I'm literally just going to put a road up there. It's going to be like a cul-de-sac type deal. Up there. One, two. Yes, that's perfect. We could probably just fill all this in, but we're probably going to need a food service and whatnot. But let's just fill it in for now, and we can worry about that after. I'm gonna put that bus stop in, I think. So we've got one there, haven't we? So yeah, if we just put that one there, that should be okay. Food is low again. Kind of expected that to happen. Grain silo, I think, is going to be what I put in, because I don't want the pollution to be too close to town. So let's put that in, put that in, put that in. That's in. Lovely job. Bit of farming. Getting all that food sorted. But yeah, we're essentially kind of working on this up here because I want this to kind of be my way of getting these numbers up a bit. But it's a slow burn at the moment. Where are these at? They need a food service. Right, okay. Can we... Fish market. Might be the one that we use. It would work for that. And we'd get rid of that part. Oh, excuse me. Because I don't think we need it. So let's put a fish market there. And then we might be able to get one the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd cover to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That covers to there. So there might be some that just get missed. Did that not help? Oh yeah, look at that. Jesus. Ready to upgrade. Don't produce enough. Right. Okay. That's fine. We're not producing the food. Right. We need to go and abandon this area for a minute. We need to find somewhere for farming. I think we need a dedicated area to farming. We've got these orchards that I got started, and I was considering doing more orchards here. The issue with the orchards is it's the consumption of workers. Look how many each one consumes, and we don't really have an abundance of this type of work to be able to do it. That's the problem I've kind of got at the moment. And we need the university, which is essentially what I'm trying to work towards. But as you can see, the university requires 1,000 of each of those. And then there's a consumption of sorry, that's a high school. The university is what I need. So yeah, there's a consumption of it's 1,000, 1,200, but then there's a consumption of 800 of the normal work and the skilled work, which is so much that I don't feel comfortable doing it, because we're at 300 deficit of the skilled work anyway. So yeah, we kind of need to find other ways of doing things at the minute. Basically, farming is becoming a bit of a problem, though, because we need to produce food and we're not producing it fast enough. I'm also thinking about these parts as well. I think we might have to start upgrading these two suburbs. You know, we've kind of got this little downtowny area because it's a tourist district down here. Now, I was going to make this an industrial kind of island, wasn't I? But the more I think about it, we might have to go a bit more on the farming side. I was gonna turn all this into kind of like a wooding, a kind of woodchuck area, wasn't I? But I think we're going to have to expand our farming over here. This big island at the top, I really want this to be our city, so I don't think we're going to be able to do it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all of that out to there. So that point, I think, is fair. We'll leave a 2 gap. We'll take that road up to there. Take that road to there. Let's mooch that road across. So what was we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 was what I considered perfect because it's the road touches each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Road goes in there. Let's see if that... Oh, yes, it does. That's beautiful. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so I feel like we keep this clean because it was right next to town, but we can go a bit dirtier with this. So we can put farm sheds in because of the pollution. Don't think that'd be too much of a problem. We won't put orchards over here. We'll probably do orchard farming somewhere else at a later date, because the farm sheds actually consume quite a big thing. But we need to get 7 farm sheds, and then we unlock this. And I know it needs research, but look at how much food it produces. So I think that's where we need to get to, is those areas basically. So let's, it won't let me fill it all in, but let's fill the majority of it in. This is going to use up our normal workers, but as you can see, we've got so many of them now that I don't think it's too much of a problem. Yeah, we just need to get an abundance of farming in and really kind of balance this, really balance the food out. We're producing so much food when you think about it, but so much of it is being used up. 13,000 of it on wealthy suburbs, which is crazy because that would suggest that our wealthy suburbs were a lot higher number than they actually are. But there you go. That's this game. That's what I like about the game, is it's just a really it's a balancing act all the time. You're constantly working at balancing out all of the city's needs, basically. And yeah, we're kind of at that point, aren't we? So that's a lot of farming I've just thrown in there. And that is getting our number up because it's allowing these buildings to upgrade. I haven't put in, I was thinking about this the other day, a neighbourhood council or a city council. I haven't done any edits yet where this is concerned, this series. And I was thinking that maybe that's something we should look into at some point. Right, that food situation seems to really sort itself out. So that's nice. That's kind of balanced out where I want it to. So these houses here are suburbs, but to get to a wealthy suburb, they need a bit more leisure. Now that's why I left that little space in there. I thought we could put some parks in there. But not like crazy ones. I think we'll just use the normal parks because they only consume a small amount. So let's do that, and that will help our user upgrade. There we go, wealthy suburb, because we basically need to get that to 800 so that we can put the university in. The university is going to be really important going forward because all of our stuff that we want to use in the future is going to require like research. So the bottle basically there says 50 and 1. We're going to need that to kind of do, like, you know, if we wanted to go greener with the energy and stuff like that. So yeah, we're definitely going to need it basically at a later date. So that's why I'm kind of working on this basically. I'm working on getting the skilled work where we need it to be. Now, I'm not going to keep deleting all the car parks out, gang. I think some are okay. I don't have a problem with them. So, like this one, I don't have a problem with because it's right near the school. I actually think that makes a bit of sense. So, yeah, we're going to leave that one in. So, let's just keep an eye on what these buildings are doing. So, that's... Oh, God. I hate it when it says ready to upgrade to... Oh, right, we probably need another bus stop down here. Because when it says it's ready to upgrade to a bus stop, it usually means it's going to. So where did that come to? Right, so right. So I'm going to put a bus stop there to kind of stop this happening, because we're going to get a lot of them down here otherwise. Let's delete those out and put those in. Let those build out, because I don't mind the odd one or two, but when it gets to a point where they're everywhere, it's not good basically. So we're going to be filling all this out with parks at a later date, so that's not an issue. Right, why are we getting car parks there? Surely I negated that by putting that in. No, I didn't, because I put the bus stop in the wrong place. So let's delete that bus stop, put the road back. Right, that should stop that now. Let's delete that out and put that back in. Lovelier, because we need the houses at the minute, we really do. So let's check what these are. They're wealthy suburbs. That's great. That is what we want. Because suburbs and wealthy suburbs look really similar, so that's why you have to keep checking. Yeah, wealthy burb. That's good, that's good, that's good. Right, we need to get these to a wealthy burb and these as well. That's only a wealthy village. Ah, okay, that can upgrade though, as and when it wants. Whoa, look at the food production. That is a lot of food production. Village house. Right, food. Right, that's what we need to provide over here, is a food service. So, I actually think that car park's nice as well, next to the shops. So it's just the food service that we need to provide. They've obviously got leisure over here. Where they're getting the leisure from, I don't know. Where are they getting that leisure from? Oh, I don't know. Let's not worry though. Let's put... I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put that market there on the end. I think that makes sense. 1, 2, 3. I don't think they're going to quite be covered by it. Oh, they are. They are going to be covered by it. So yeah, it's just leisure then that they need over here. Nuclear power plant unlocked. That's a lot to do with our population. I think what I'm going to do next episode, because today I just wanted to jump in, I really wanted to try and crack on where we didn't do anything last week, but I think next episode I'm going to take a really good look at all the stuff we've potentially unlocked, gang, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of it. That provides 2 leisure, and it isn't too taxing on the goods. That's 2 leisure, 1 culture, and a green area for the sculpture. I think I'm going to put a bookshop in along here. It's not going to help those at the bottom, but I might put some parks down the bottom. But let's put a bookshop there. That's going to hopefully help. Yeah, that will help. And then suburb, they're going to need education. I knew they were going to need education down here eventually. So we might have to put one of the... I might put one of these schools down this way rather than another high school, because it just gets a bit out of hand, doesn't it? But let's let this upgrade to a point. So they need food service and leisure at the bottom. Yeah, I've already said that, didn't I? So I think we will put it around about there, and it should be okay to affect all that area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it will. That's good. Okay, let's do that then. Let's put a 1, 2. Let's put it about there, and I think we will also put a bar next to it for a bit of leisure as well. There we go, lovely. Right, let's delete that out, so those houses won't spawn properly behind. I want to just check that is does it come to that house, that one there? So I want to put a dock in that there. It's just got an achievement at the bottom, King of Fish. I'm obviously putting a lot of fishing houses, haven't I? Let me just check something though a minute. They do consume power, but we've got a fair amount of power, so don't need to worry too much. Let's put that in like that. Now what I'm actually going to do is run a road there. It just looks more realistic. That's the only reason I'm doing that. But yeah, we'll put some more fishermen's houses in around the back of these properties. These are all upgrading nicely. We are going to need another bus stop because it hasn't... that's going to miss. So, alright, we're just going to have to leave those in there. There's going to be some there that are going to get, what's the names? 760. We are getting there. We are getting there. A lot of this is because of this wealthy burb that we are growing out, and it's looking quite nice actually. I really do like the little sports centre that we made. I rate that a lot. I really feel like we needed something like that, to be honest. That's pretty cool. I think you get one more thing that you unlock in the sports centre. Faith does leisure, and I did say that I was going to work on that, didn't I? Did say I was going to work on Faith. Let's take a look. So that's ready to upgrade. So leisure needs another one. So that does do leisure. Okay. Excuse me, gang. I am still suffering a little bit with my throat, so yeah, apologies for the coughing. But yeah, I'm going to put that in there. That might be a nice touch. Whoa, look at this number gone down, look. Because of the wealthy suburbs and whatnot, that's gone right down. Because you get more from... Oh no, wealthy suburbs, 7,500. Why has it gone down so much then? Because I haven't been putting parks in. Yeah, I know some of this, like, surely I've not done enough of that to consume all of that, though. That's very wild, in my opinion. Oh, we have put all these farms in, though. That might be it. That might be it, gang. But, yeah. Because we need to be producing 800 odd of that as well. Yeah, it's a fine balance. Very much is a fine balance. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. do I do? I'll just grow that out. Right, yeah, Jesus Christ, I need to get that number back up. I've concentrated so hard on this number. This one has just gone a bit crazy. So over here we're going to be doing like a bit of a seaside resort type deal, which is why I haven't built over this way. I've kind of just left it. And I think that's going to be an episode on itself. But it's gone up again a little, which is good. Yeah, it's a very up and down at the minute. Because I think a lot of it is over here. This is probably all kind of expanding on itself and upgrading. Some filth area over here. So I am considering putting some like housing over here, in with all the industry, because you do need it. Like we've got these tower blocks, haven't we? Like on the edge, essentially. I should put more village houses in here and not worry about this orchard farming. Not sure. Definitely put some there though, because I don't want that road to carry on anyway. I might take that road like in there, so we did 2, so we take the road in there, come down to 2 and then in and across. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to do that. Leave 1, 2, and take that to there. Yeah, we'll fill all that in with housing as well. Oh, there's one there. Always happens that. There's a tree in the way. Because this is like area that we are hacking down. Our little areas that we're doing that with. Yeah, let's just throw that in there. That's going to get us to a pretty nice level again, I would imagine, once all that grows out. And we're not going to upgrade that. We're literally going to leave that. That's why, to be honest, I didn't want to upgrade a lot of this. Like I wanted that to slowly kind of turn into like there. See, I would like these to be suburbs, but we'll put the education in and they'll become suburbs, but that's kind of what I want. So what it will do is it will go village, nice village, suburb, you know, into the kind of small downtown we've got over here, on the coast, basically. Kind of what I want to do. I'm gonna throw houses in here, I think. Not doing what's name down here, so let's just put housing all the way along, because I'm not doing fishermen's houses or whatever. Let's throw them in as well, and we are finally kind of at a number where we could, if we wanted to, put the university in. Yeah, we wouldn't be, we would be in a, it would be pretty close for the wealthy, the skilled work, but we'd be pretty close to where we want to be able to put it in. Yeah, maybe that's something to consider next episode. Power. What is our power situation? I know we've got a power plant over here. Is it upgraded? Yeah, it's a heavy coal plant already. So, yeah. Fair enough. But we are going to have some small industrial areas over here because we have got some goods on this main island that we can use, as you can see. But it is very much going to be our city. I kind of want the lake here to be one of the centre points of the city. I think that might be quite good. Quite fun, you know. Can we cross there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't think we can. 15. So I don't think we can quite reach. 2 advanced ferries work as a connection if they are less than 15 tiles from each other. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I'll get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. The gap is just a little too large, which is unfortunate because we could have connected this up over here. But I generally think the only connection we're going to have is this one. So that is a bit of a shame, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think I'm going to call that episode there, gang. We actually got a fair amount done today, to be honest with you. I feel like our food situation's a lot better. I think our work situation's a lot better. We're definitely getting there with the skilled work. The high skilled work is brilliant. Wood production's okay. I do think iron's okay. Coal's okay. Power could probably use some work next episode. Steel could maybe be a bit better. The bus stops are absolutely caning that. And as far as the goods are concerned, it's the nightlife and the supermarkets. But other than that, I feel like we're pretty good. Next episode, come back, we'll check out everything we've unlocked and potentially even start on our main city. But yeah, be sure to drop me a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. Carry on leaving your comments, they really help, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. But until next time, stay safe, stay humble, and I'll see you real soon.